Are you tired of a cluttered R environment that makes it hard to focus? You're not alone. Today, we're going to show you how to clean up your R workspace while keeping the important data frames you need. I completely understand how frustrating it can be to have a messy environment in R. It can feel overwhelming when you want to focus on your analysis but are surrounded by unnecessary variables. You're definitely not the only one facing this issue. Let's dive into the specific question at hand. One user recently asked, how can I remove everything from my R environment except for a data frame called DD and any data frames that start with temp? If this sounds like your situation, stick around as we explore the solution together. So what's the best way to tackle this? The goal is to keep specific data frames while removing all others. This can help streamline your workflow and make your environment much more manageable. Let's break down the steps to achieve this. And don't go anywhere. At the end of this video, I'll share a quick tip that will help you maintain a clean R environment in the future. To begin, the user should first list all the objects currently in the R environment. This will help identify what needs to be removed and what should be kept. Next, the user can create a vector that includes the names of the objects they want to keep. This includes the data frame named DD and any data frames that start with temp. Now, the user can remove all other objects from the environment. This can be done by using the remove function with a list of objects that are not in the keep vector. Finally, the user should verify that only the desired objects remain in the environment. This can be done by listing the objects again. Fun fact, the R programming language was created by statisticians Ross I. Haka and Robert Gentleman in the mid-90s. It's amazing how far it has come since then. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution involves using regular expressions to filter the objects in your R environment. First, you create a list of objects you want to keep, like DD and those starting with temp. Then you construct a regular expression that checks for these conditions. Finally, you remove everything that doesn't match your criteria. Let's take a look at another answer from another user. An alternative solution provided by another user suggests splitting the code into clearer lines for better readability. They recommend first listing all items in memory, then using grep to identify items that do not match your criteria. Finally, they remove those items from the environment. Let's move forward and look at another answer. In this alternative approach, the user demonstrates how to remove all items from the R environment except for a specific data frame called DD and any data frames that start with temp. They first list all objects in the environment and filter out DD. Then they remove the remaining objects. Next, they identify objects that match the temp pattern and remove everything else. Finally, they combine these steps to keep DD and all temp objects in the environment. That's it for that response. Let's explore another one. An alternative solution provided by a user suggests using the setDiff function to remove everything from the R environment except for the specific data frame DD and any data frames that start with temp. This method combines the ls function with grep to identify the items to keep. Here's a quick tip for you. Regularly clean your R environment after each session. This simple habit can save you a lot of time and confusion in the long run. And there you have it. You now know how to clean your R environment while keeping the important data frames you need. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks on R programming.